Okay, why is the audio like that? I was checking off the nose.
Hello. Is it nice?
Hmm?
Maybe right. I didn't see it over there. It's cool outside.
The wannabe boyfriend is James Hughes, the shuttle driver at the clinic. Krause runs a check on the local and gets back a 7-year rap sheet. One that includes 2 convictions for rape.
My impression was he was a controlling person, a predator. I knew he was too good not to look into as hard as we could.
Detective Krause brings Hughes in for questioning.
Scared, broke out in a sweat. I mean, noticeably broke out in sweats. It makes you feel like, okay, you're on the right track. He did it.
Hughes claims he has never been to Reynoldsburg. His girlfriend, however, tells police Hughes had been in town on the day of the murder and visited a transmission repair shop.
That transmission shop is at Bryce and Main Street in the city of Reynoldsburg. And where Darlene Hines lived was at Bryce and Livingston, which was 3/4 of a mile away, but a straight shot.
Krause feels certain he has found his killer, but has no tangible evidence linking Hughes to the crime. 8 months after Darlene Hines' murder, evidence from the case is boxed up and sent to storage, also known as the deep freezer for cold cases. There it lingers for more than 2 decades. In the fall of 1999, it's business as usual inside the Reynoldsburg PD. Dispatch fielding inquiries about traffic offenses and court dates. That is, until a little after 10 a.m. on September 30th. When a woman calls in and wants to talk murder.
My cousin was murdered in Reynoldsburg years ago.
I owed it to her. I owed that much to her. She didn't deserve to be murdered. She didn't deserve to die like that. You know, I felt that I needed to do something.
Cheryl Cowens was 17 when her cousin Darlene was raped and killed. Now she is 38 and wants to know why the case remains unsolved.
Really kind of puzzled here. I don't know what's going on. Why haven't they investigated? Why haven't they opened it back up? How can we go about opening it back up?
I said, it's an old case, and if it's about the money, getting her case open, I know a lot of ways that you can make the money to get it open. If you gotta wash cars or learn a bake sale, and that's what you need to do, because I'm not letting it go.
Do you know of any solved cold cases? Tell us at AETV.com.
A pivotal moment as he looks for the win.
If I were him, I'd bundle with the personal price plan.
Bundle, Jake from State Farm.
That's right, Jan. If this were home and this were auto, the bundle move could bring home the real victory. Savings.
That's a weird analogy, Jake. Here we go.
So do they fall out or do you take it back? So I asked you that yesterday.
Bundle. Just another way to save with the personal price plan. There it
It's
is.
your signature dance.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Yeah, I don't think we can afford that type of health care for that. It's a level to that shit. She got a real cat suit on. Cat in the suit is crazy. Oh wow, that's crazy, guys. I don't even have nothing on here. I don't even have shit on here. This is atrocious. I have to delete that. It's on general principle. Literally useless.
Normally for our community, we only have a homicide every 5 or 6 years on the average. Since 1958, we've probably only had maybe a dozen homicides total.
On September 30th, Sergeant Larry Finkus sits down with Cheryl Cowens to talk about the only cold homicide in Reynoldsburg, Ohio. The murder of Cheryl's cousin, Darlene Hines,
I can't
more than
see
20
the chat.
years earlier.
She believed or had information that we should investigate a person known in Central Ohio as Dr. Jackson, who
Should
was
see
a
it.
serial rapist in the late 70s, early 80s.
I really thought it could have been him. I really did.
Edward Jackson was a cardiologist who doubled as a serial rapist, sometimes tying up his victims and leaving them in the bathtub. An M.O. similar to the attack on Darlene Hines.
I obtained a lot of information on Dr. Jackson and looked at the fact pattern of his crimes versus our crime scene photographs and the notes the original investigators had taken. And the more I read and the more I researched Dr. Jackson, the more I was convinced it probably was him.
Finkus's interest is sharpened when he discovers Dr. Jackson actually worked at the same health clinic as Darlene.
My own gut feeling didn't have anything to do with it. It just didn't fit.
Jim Krause worked the original Hines homicide investigation and believes his first suspect, another co-worker of Darlene's and two-time convicted rapist named James Hughes, is good for the murder.
The only person we talked to lied to us, the only person that didn't try to help. And you see what his background was. And all that helps you form your opinion. And your gut instincts, I think,
That's to happen. Investigators now have 2 suspects, both men who can be connected to Darlene Hines, both with a history of rape. The science of DNA will determine if either man is the killer.
I need to upgrade my hard drive.
We use what's called an alternate light source. We take it into a dark room, and anything, semen, saliva, certain bodily fluids will fluoresce under certain wavelengths of light.
On October 25th, 1999, forensic scientist Jennifer Duval begins examining items of evidence from the Darlene Hines homicide.
There was a whole box of evidence and stuff that they had collected from her apartment. Mostly bedding, sheets and a bedspread, some clothing.
Semen recovered from the victim's body initially appears too degraded for DNA testing. Other items of evidence also fail to yield any trace of semen. Eventually, Duval pulls out a scarf owned by the victim and puts it under the stone.
Well, on the scarf specifically, there was fairly large stains in the center of the scarf. And then when we mapped them with the chemical test for semen, they were positive.
Testing indicates a robust amount of semen still present. Duval immediately begins the process of DNA extraction. 1 week later, the lab has developed a partial genetic profile.
That was probably one of the biggest breaks in the case. We were in business at that point.
The next step for investigators: compare the unknown profile to blood samples obtained from 2 suspects. The first is Dr. Edward Jackson, a man serving 282 years for raping 36
under night in
He said
birth.
you can take all the blood you want. I didn't do it.
In
And,
birth.
he said, basically, don't waste my time.
Denials aside, Detective Finkus remains confident Jackson is his killer. Finkus follows through, however, with the second man on his suspect list, an ex-con named James Hughes. Two decades after Darlene Hines was murdered, James Hughes has changed his name to James Martini. Little else, however, has changed. He sits down with cold case detectives and repeats the same story he told police so long ago.
I met her at her job. I used to work for a company that transported clients to her job for blood tests and stuff like that. You wouldn't have sexual relations with her or nothing like that. No, I just met him.
I knew if we made his DNA in the apartment, then he had problems, because then we could put him where he said he wasn't.
Unlike Jackson, Martini is reluctant to provide a sample of his blood. Sergeant Dave Bachmoyer helps the suspect along.
I just told him he could have a seat with a lab technician there and take his blood nice and easy, or strap down, take the good old-fashioned way, but we were going to get his blood.
Investigators send Martini's blood into the crime lab. 6 months later, Jennifer Duval's work is complete.
We got a match on the scarf to James Martini's. The chance that someone else could have that same DNA profile was 1 in more than 7
keep
quintillion
falling over
in the African American population.
Adrenaline shoots way up, because then you're in the ball game. Then
you didn't borrow no money. I think I just gave you $2.
Larry Finkus swears out a warrant and rolls to Martini's apartment.
There's no answer from the inside, because we have surveillance and we've watched it.
For 10 minutes, cold case detectives wait. Then their suspect makes his move.
Our surveillance personnel told us that he was just jumped the fence out back, the 6
I forgot I'm on stream.
and just taken off.
I think the interesting thing was when we caught him, his comment that he was just leaving to go to work, but yet he worked about 45 miles away at that time, and his car was parked out front, so I guess he was on a long jog.
Sleep.
Cold case detectives slip the cuffs on Martini and charge him with murder.
Maybe you
You wouldn't have had sexual relations with her or nothing like that.
According to the state, James Martini's audiotaped statements helps to prove two things. He is a liar as well as a killer.
We knew that he was the person that had sex with her. We were very confident with that. So, our theory, though, had to be, obviously, that the same person who deposited the semen was the killer.
DNA testing, coupled with 2 prior rape convictions, appear to make the case against Martini a lock. That is, until one of the original investigators in the case, Bill Mark, is unable to testify.
Mr. Mark was the only person who was going to be able to establish the chain of custody.
The problem with the chain of custody would have been myself. Okay, at that point in time, I was recuperating from an illness and would have been unable to testify.
At the time of the murder, Mark had taken custody of the scarf on which the defendant's semen was found. Without his testimony, the scarf would most likely be inadmissible at trial.
But we suddenly had a real legal flaw. We weren't going to be able to present the relationship between the scarf, these slides, and the deceased murder victim. That would have been a total gap for this jury.
With a trial date looming, Termeulen believes he is looking at an acquittal. The prosecutor scrambles to do what he can to make sure that James Martini does not walk out of court a free man.
At a bare minimum, he was obstructing justice because he was lying to the police.
I was trying to test
that carries a maximum sentence of only 5 years. Getting this fellow in prison again for 5 years was far better than having him walk free.
James Martini takes the plea and is sentenced to 5 years in prison. For Cheryl Cowens, the sentence feels more like an insult. The system has failed. Plain and simple.
Anyway, right?
How could he get 5 years when he spent 22 years?
I'm sorry, I just wanted to test. I'll stream another time. I just wanted to test.
Killer.
I can't really test it. Like, I think I'm getting like a feedback loop or some shit when I try to on my phone. When I try to listen to it, like how the stream sound, I can't tell if it's a phone or internet. I think it's. I don't know. I don't know where the audio coming in from, and I don't know where my headphones is at either.
I don't know what they are either.
I know they can hear. I know that the stream got audio can hear it. Man, 31 fucking gigabytes.
Jeez, another victim out there that would come forward. That would be wonderful. So.
James.
Let's come up to that.
Gold Roger, the king of the pirates, attained.
Oh, it's my new boss.
boogers up in your nose.
Up till now, I was confident I could talk to pretty much anyone. But, oh, Hikawa! Whenever I talk to her, I always feel so awkward. We just finished morning practice. Is there anything we can talk about? Oh, by the way, Igarashi was here yesterday. Whoa, her face. Was that a sore subject? Yeah, they definitely don't seem close. And Igarashi came across as pretty intense. Maybe she doesn't like him. I messed up. Maybe junior high was always off limits and I should have never even brought it up. Nice job, Minato. Oh, I'm sorry. We should just stop talking about junior high. Jeez, could I have phrased that any more awkwardly? Man, I'm really crashing and burning here. The more I talk, the deeper I dig myself into a hole. Wait, have I always been like this?
Your daddy helper? You got the pamper?
Ah, the cold air feels so good.
What's the pamper?
Huh?
Why do you have to be such a busybody? I don't get it.
The sound of the door locking.
No.
It makes me sick.
He helping you out. Don't get mad at him.
I think I heard it. Did Koyun just... Hold on. What just happened? Oh, man. I think...
Don't try to put the moves on her. Be weird.
Miki's totally gonna kill me.
She literally just walked in.
Oh, come on. Are you just eating a sweet bun for lunch again?
Noriko, is there any way to keep yourself from getting mad?
Wow, I didn't think that you ever got mad.
It's so cold sometimes.
Were you in a fight? Well, it's natural to get angry from time to time, and it's important to not keep bottling it up.
I wish I could just take it out on someone else to make me feel better, but I'm just not the type of person who can do that. I know that much about myself. If anything, I just end up regretting whatever I said.
You're a difficult one.
You?
I don't know what happened, but if you're upset, it's best to communicate your feelings to the other person. If you don't like something, then just say that.
Communicate. I didn't do that. In that moment, I was just so upset. It makes me sick. I intentionally hurt him. And I did it without even hearing Amamiya out or explaining myself. I'm still frustrated. And now pile on to it the regret over what I said to him.
Nope. I know money. I got straight legs.
I just want some peace and quiet.
Stop sounding like an old fart and be a teenager.
Oh, there you are. Hey, Koyun. I'm gonna eat my lunch here, too.
I already told you this isn't a cafeteria.
Do you want any of this?
No,
Seriously?
Something wrong.
That's my room.
Just wanted to check in and see how you were. This morning,
I got another one.
I caught your conversation with Minato.
The guy said it's gonna be a while. You got a car in the garage and you're still gonna finish up, we said.
Just clean up after yourself before you leave.
Yeah.
Before the summer, that's a blessing.
I had to get it done now, but the exhaust smell, I gotta get that out checked. Because it's coming in too strong in the car.
Has a big ego, is kind of
I know,
childish,
I gotta
and he
get
can
it
be
taken down. I don't know
downright
how much it's
self-centered
gonna
at
run.
times.
You know what I'm saying?
But he's not a bad guy, I promise you.
No, old boy said his brother
And I
having
hope this
open
doesn't
home
come across as weird, but Minato and I actually knew of you since back in junior
His
high.
brother got an exhaust shop.
What?
Yeah,
You
I'm
didn't know
buying
your
all
name.
another exhaust.
But the other day when you said you were on the basketball team, I put it together.
Eventually.
Uh-oh, what you doing?
Miki let us know what happened. She told us about how you were being bullied.
I'm gonna order that most likely today. I gotta give you. I'm gonna send you a couple dollars.
Good morning, Koyu. I got here with time to spare, which never happens, so...
Yeah, I don't work all the way until Friday next week. So next week I'm going to get my birth certificate and going to
What do you mean, don't worry about it?
welfare and then La Casa.
Can't remember. Since forever. I hope it all ends soon.
So Miki told you guys what happened back then?
Yeah, but don't get mad at her. It was just because she was really worried about you at the time.
Yeah, I know.
Miki also said she didn't realize her friend was struggling and that she had no idea how to help you.
I wondered why she never told me about what was going on. Maybe she felt as though she couldn't trust me.
This shit's taking forever to update. I don't know what's going on.
And that's right.
You're not untrustworthy.
I don't know.
She just didn't want to bother you, worry you. Nothing more than that.
It was right on the heels of the fucking update.
Calm down.
Just keep some shit updated.
Why are you chilling on your crib?
The reason I didn't talk to her about it.
Alright. Cut it out.
It's because she was so dedicated to her club activities. Whereas I only kept showing up to them because I was too afraid to quit. We were opposites. I never thought she was on the line. I couldn't trust her.
No, I should have.
See how you and Miki interact.
Told me to take the brown one because of the brown.
I originally took it, but then when I moved the blanket around to get ready to go to bed, that's when I found it. Oh, he's listening. Like, oh, back then I had to look through my room.
Let's stop talking.
That's why I wanted to send her to surgery. I completely took it the wrong way and said all those awful things to him.
Chain reaction.
Not at all. I must offer an apology right away.
That song grew on me like I wouldn't even know.
Want me to just tell him for you?
No, I must express
All fighting songs, that should eventually grow and after you be playing.
I'm telling you, it probably didn't bother him at all. It's fine, don't worry.
It's always
It's
just
Minato.
silly enough.
Hey, Mamiya! Sorry, my bad. Over here. Hey! Hey, did you hear me? Yo, what's up? Are you mad or something? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
She's still like that.
Oh, dude,
If
you
not that,
scared me.
she's in the
I thought you were
front
mad
room.
at me.
They both
No,
like fighting.
dummy. He just looks intense when he's not smiling.
Why do you have to be such a busybody?
Was she upset because I talked to Igarashi or something? And why would that make her so mad? You shouldn't do to others what you wouldn't want done to yourself. I know that. But I shouldn't do the opposite? I don't get it. Maybe we're just too different in our values and ways of thinking. What might work for me seems to not work for her. So whatever I do, it only ends up bothering her. Is it arrogant of me to think I should do something for her in the first place? Is that it, Miki? But if I'm arrogant, couldn't you say the same for her? She draws a line between people she likes and people she doesn't. Yota and Miki are on the side of the people she accepts. On the other hand, I'm on the side she writes off.
Legal.
Man, it's starting to make me angry.
What's wrong?
Yeah, I'll stop getting involved with her. It's not doing either of us any good, so I won't worry about it anymore. Yota, where were you during the lunch break?
The bathroom?
Forever.
School's over now, but I never found a good time to apologize. Is there ever really a good time to apologize? Well, let's hope I get a chance tomorrow.
See you, Minato. See ya.
I mean...
How's your mom today? Oh, it's still on?
Yeah.
I thought it was uploaded though.
No, I'm streaming right now. But
I'm realizing,
I'm
until
let me
now,
just turn the shit off.
I never made the effort to see him for who he really is. I assumed he'd treat me like others have, so I wrote him off just like that. Rejected him without
The
even
TV is going like, the TV audio is going like directly. That's all you hear on the show.
I wouldn't want done to me.
That face again.